Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF 205 Live. I'm Eric Bischoff, alongside of Renee Young and Corey Graves. And today, we have the censorer once again of the Toy Wrestling Federation, Steven Richards, with his henchman, Marcus Titus. Yeah, well, that's exactly. Marcus Titus has become the henchman or follower of censorship, or whatever you want to call it. There are certain things, Eric and Renee, I might not agree with you with. But when it comes to, Rate the Censor being a bind in the Toy Wrestling Federation, I agree with you with that. Yeah. I really think that he shouldn't be here, Corey Graves says. You're right about that, Corey Graves. Renee Young, what's your take on this whole thing? I think Rate the Censor is just messed up. Steven Richards claims that owner Xena and Chief Executive Officer Triple H or Hunter Hearst Helmsley named him, but I don't think so. I am Steven Richards, and I am the censorer of the Toy Wrestling Federation. And I have had a bind with many people. John Cena, Becky Lynch, Asuka, Autolycus, Wonder Woman, Thor, Xena, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and apparently now Bobby Lashley. But now it's going to come to an end. You see, I will censor anyone or anything that I deem is wrong here in the Toy Wrestling Federation. And with my follower here, Marcus Titus, that's what we're going to do. Well, guess what, Renee Young said? We got Mr. Incredible and Miss Incredible showing up now. So, Steven Richards, you say you're the censorer of the Toy Wrestling Federation. And Miss Incredible, this is what you're doing is evil. It is wrong. So a bunch of action figures from McDonald's Happy Meal, from Disney's Pixar's The Incredibles, are going to tell me what I'm doing is wrong. You two should be censored for the way you act like. And guess what? Marcus Titus, you're going to censor Mr. Incredible, Miss Incredible. That's European Italic French borrowed words, yes. And when we're done with you, maybe you'll learn, as members of United Alliance of Good Goes, as followers of the ever team of Good Goes, you will also be censored. Ding. Well, we got a match going now, I guess, Eric Bischoff says. We just heard from General Manager Sailor Moon. This will be her last night, obviously. We understand a new General Manager will be named tomorrow on Monday Night Raw or sometime next week. Well, who is that new General Manager going to be? Renee Young said, I don't know. And now Marcus Titus apparently is going to go one-on-one with, apparently it's going with Mr. Incredible, who he is. Mr. Incredible just took him down, Eric Bischoff said, of a clothesline. Yeah, Renee Young said, from the top rope. That's what you got to do. You go for it. Eric, Renee, I might not like you two, but I do agree with one thing. We don't need censorship in the Toy Wrestling Federation. Here on 205 Live, this is the way it's going to go. Mr. Incredible coming in. Steven Richards just pulled the bottom rope and now just slammed Mr. Incredible head first into the ring post. And now his wife coming around now, and Steven Richards trying to get out of Dodge now. That's real smart. She's coming to check up on him. And Marcus Titus right now got him now. And so that was the advantage. Don't tell me Eric Bischoff says that's how it's going to end. I sure hope not, Eric. I hope it don't end that way, Renee said, but we have no control over it. If it ends that way, Eric and Renee, it's going to be horrible, Corey Graves says. Oh, this is just sad. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Marcus Hutt. And you just see that Miss Incredible coming into the aid of her husband, Mr. Incredible, who basically just got misunlooked by, Steven Richards Steven kicked her. The referee's got to do something. Wait, he's holding the referee back. Oh, this is real nice. Someone's got to do something. No, don't say he's going to do. Oh, he just Marcus bombed at Miss Incredible. And Mr. Incredible again. Oh, that's just right. We're doing it for your own good. And that means you too, referee. No, get up. Doing it for our own good. Sounds like an evil man doing an evil thing and trying to claim he's doing a good thing. Eric Bischoff says, you're right, Renee Young said. That evil man he's doing evil and claiming he's doing good. He's doing wrong and claiming he's doing right. He's doing bad and claiming it's okay. Wow, Corey Graves said, who's going to argue? Who's going to fight Steven Richards? You saw what he did to the Incredibles. Well, I'm going to finally interview Eric Bischoff and find out. I'm going to interview Renee. I'm going to interview Steven and find out what's going on. Steven, how can you do evil, bad, and wrong deeds? The deeds I do are not evil, bad, or wrong, Renee. They are right good, okay? I'm the censorer, and I made an oath, and it's my goal to clean every evil, to stop evil, bad, and wrong. Well, don't you know, Steven Richards, that maybe you're the evil one, the bad one, the wrong one? No, Renee Young, I am not. I am the censorer, and I am doing good. I am doing right. And as long as I got the backing, there'll be no one to stop me. Talking about backing, owner Xena and Chief Executive Officer Hunter Hearst Helmsley, or Triple H, said you went too far. Yeah, and they handicapped me by fighting at Easel Bobby Lashley. But trust me, he will get his too. Well, Renee Young. So I'm back here, Eric, Corey. Apparently Eric Bischoff thinks he's doing right. He thinks he's doing good. When I said he was doing evil, bad, and wrong, he basically said he's doing good. Wait a minute. Here comes Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley coming to the aid of Mr. Incredible and Miss Incredible to see if they're okay. Now Bobby Lashley's got the microphone. Steven Richards, you're going too far. And I'm not going to put up with it anymore. You just misunlooked two members of the United Alliance of Good. You talk about how John Cena and Asuka and Becky Lynch and Autolycus and Wonder Woman and Thor and Xena, Hunter S. Helmsley onlooked you. Well, you just on... And Mr. Incredible, Miss Incredible, and me onlooking you. But what you did here was not onlook. It was unlook. You unlooked them. And I won't put up with it anymore. Well, it looks like that's all the time we have here for TWF 205 Live. For Eric Bischoff, for myself, Eric Bischoff, Renee Young, and Corey Graves, we hope you enjoy. We hope you like 205 Live, and we'll see you for Monday Night Raw.